Hey, what's up, guys? Xavier Rivera here, and I'm reading this book called Mind Hacking. Let me grab it real quick. So this is it, Mind Hacking. All right, and it's by Sir John Hargrave, and it has an interesting thing in there. It says about repeating something, writing it down 15 times. Apparently, I believe it was Tesla who actually was doing it. It could have been someone else. I got to go back and check it out. And anyhow, I just started applying it, and I was thinking, what can I write 15 times that would make sense and that I could maybe believe. It has to be something that's like I could believe I could reach for. However, at the same time, something that I have never done. And so I figured, you know what? Obviously, in the work from home space and things of that nature, we all are aiming to make more money. So I figured, okay, well, we'll do it for money. So that was the first one I did, and my exact one was Xavier Rivera, enjoy making $2,000 per week passively. Now I've made $2,000 in a week, but it wasn't passively. I worked my butt off, and so to make that passively, I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I think the best goals in life for you to actually write down, which is another thing I learned. You have to write stuff down, and I'm really good about having ideas. However, I don't write them always down, and I think writing them down is probably the key thing, and it's something that I keep like reading in all the multiple books that I've been reading or the people that I've listened to. They write their goals, they write things down, their ideas, because if it's not written down, it's not actually tangible. So it's kind of going from the mental to the tangible, if that makes sense. All right, so anyway, the person who wrote that 15 times, he wrote something, and he was basically, it came to fruition. Now he didn't want to look at it as being, he just did it as an experiment, and then he did it again, and it came through. So he basically started believing in it more, but still did not want to make it seem like it was like, some magical or some type of witchcraft or what have you, which it should not be looked upon as that. I think it's more so of us being able to go ahead and take a moment and investing time to write down the things that we're aiming for and making it more tangible, and by through repetition, just repeating it, because it doesn't exactly say how long he did it for. He wrote it for. I mean, he could have been writing it down every day for months, and even if it was years. I mean, if you said, "Hey, whatever your name is, enjoy making $1 million a year," all right, and it took you 2-3 years to actually write that down until that became to that actually came true. Would that have been worth it? I mean, I wrote that down in literally like what, maybe a couple minutes. And if I'm making $2,000 a week passively, and when I say passively, of course, most people in the work from home space understand passively means that I do the work once and continue earning money. So, for instance, I'm in all-in-one profits. Okay, so therefore, I'm able to make sales funnels. So I'm able to make, very inexpensively, I'm able to make pages for, like, say, a company. So my vehicle at the present moment would be all in profit. So therefore, what I would do is I would say, if you have a company and you're trying to extract leads, right? Because obviously you need leads in order to hopefully sell to, right? You need people. So therefore, you need some type of offer, whether it be a free offer or something very inexpensive that you can provide of value in your space. And then by doing so, you would actually put it on what's called a sales page or a landing page or a squeeze page. It's known by different names. And then you would, through some really creative ad copy, which I could help with, you would actually create this sales page. And then you would take them to an opt-in form, which basically will allow them for you to get permission from them to basically get their information, whether it be their email, their phone number, however you want to proceed the relationship, right? So if you want to email them, which in the beginning will probably be very good, and not only that, but it'll be passive. In other words, you could do that once you create your what you call a email follow up, all right, you make a campaign, like what they call an email campaign. So by doing that, you're able to now drip on them, right? Because you can set up your email campaign to send an email automatically, which will already be pre-written. So if it took you like 2 hours or let's say a whole day to create, let's say 20 emails, all right, or let's say even 30 emails, all right. Let's say it took you, 2-3 hours to create 30 emails, all right, or the whole day, all right, depending on how much stuff you have to write, all right, and how long it takes you to write it, all right. If it took you a week to create an email campaign, let's say it took that long, but now that once that's created, it'll continue sending these emails that are pre-written already, right? Because you already you invested the time, and by doing that, it can now continue following up with these people who have showed interest in your original offer, whatever that was, okay? Which would be on your sales page or your offer page, all right, or landing page, squeeze page, okay? Once again, the terminology, it all comes down to the same thing. It's basically, instead of sending somebody to say if you're a Mary Kay consultant or if you're a, I don't know, Prime America consultant, or even if you just have a brick and mortar business and you provide some type of service, all right? It could be so much as even like if you fix air conditioning and like if you fix, stuff like that. Bottom line is, this is creating business. So if you have like say a free consultation that you're able to provide your customers, all right, then you would have them fill out an opt-in form. That opt-in form will then allow them to get permission, or you to get permission to now have them opt into your email campaign, which will then send them emails that will hopefully continue to provide them somewhat of value, so this way they continue opening the emails. That's the key. All right, so that is my vehicle, okay? And that vehicle could be of value to, say, somebody who's in the service industry, all right? Someone who is looking for some help to develop a pipeline of leads, all right? So that's what interests me. So that could be my potential vehicle. I'm putting that out there in the universe by doing this video. I mean, this video could go, viral, or it could just maybe fall upon you who's actually watching this. And maybe you have a business. Maybe you have a network marketing business, or you have a traditional brick and mortar type business, like I said, a service or what have you. And maybe you might find value in something like that I am able to offer. And you could actually find my link in the description below, which will be my little funnel, okay? Now, it has to be tweaked, all right? And I do have to invest more time to it, all right? Like yourself, you would invest time, and that time hopefully will reap many, many, many benefits. So that all becomes part of the process of that, what I call R15, which now I've labeled R15, and that's repeating whatever it is you want to do. Now, I have 4 pillars. One is for, my spiritual, for my relationship with God. My other one's my relationship with my family. The third is my actual health, all right? Because what good is wealth if I'm sick and overweight and not able to enjoy it. And then my 4th is the wealth, all right? So the wealth is the one I just shared with you, all right? Which I would imagine many people could stand to use more money. Now, $2,000 for me per week passively may not be so much for you, or it might be a lot. So you want to work with whatever you're at. So if you've made $1,000 but you never made it passively, maybe $1,000 per week might be something you want to do, or you might want to do the $2,000, or you might want to do $20,000. It's 100% up to you, all right? But if it took you X amount of time, X amount of years, depending on how big the what it is you're repeating, right? Whatever you're writing down, if it takes X amount of time to actually achieve it, I think just that little simple exercise of repetition of doing my R15 is actually worth it. Now the cool thing is I've tied that together with another thing that I've learned from The Power of Habit, which is another awesome book. Now in The Power of Habit, all right, there's basically a loop. It's basically your cue, right? The cue. I'll show you the book again. All right. Actually, this is the mind hacking. I'm sorry. The Power of Habit, I don't have it right here. Anyhow, Power of Habit, I got it through the mentor box. Actually, that's how I actually came upon the Power of Habit. What I believe my wife does own that book as well. But anyways, it's Q. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Q. Oh, man. Sorry. I just wrote it down. See, I'm not trying to aim for too much perfection. See, right now I'd be spazzing out. I probably would stop the video and just rewrite and redo this. All right. Cue, routine, reward. There we go. Okay, so the cue for me is going to be the R15, which is going to basically be doing my repetition exercise. Then the routine, that's the key thing, is the routine. What do you do? What's the action? All right, so my action then after doing that would be doing this video. All right, because this is probably the number one action that I could do for my business, you know, while incorporating some value, hopefully by giving you some value, some nuggets of things that I actually took time to invest, reading 2 books to come with this actual, I guess, recipe, if you will, all right, or formula for you also to apply to your life or to, you know, to your routine, all right. So the R15 would be the repeating, would be the writing things down 15 times, right? Coming up with the same thing you're going to write every time. So for me, it was the I, Xavier Rivera. Let's say for the health was I, Xavier Rivera, enjoy being 180 pounds. Now, I'm probably about 40 pounds away from 180, okay, to be honest. All right, so for me, 180 pounds would be ideal, and putting that in my mind, writing that down, then following that up with actually going for a walk, all right, dropping on the floor and doing a few push-ups or sit-ups, doing something and taking action. That's the routine. So the cue is R15, is the repetition for 15, then the action. The reward, what is the reward? Now the reward for me would be just the satisfaction of completing it. All right, for you, you could, you know, reward yourself with something else. Maybe it could be you know, something that you like doing, a hobby, and now giving yourself permission to, let's say, watch a half an hour of television or an hour of television, whatever it is. Okay, watch a movie. All right. So my thing, once again, like I said, was to do the R15. Right. That's the cue. Then the routine is the action, and then the reward is the satisfaction for me. All right. So once again, that's all derived from 2 books. All right, the mind hacking one and the power of habit. That's all I did. I took those 2 books and I come up with this little thing that I plan on doing, plus writing things down, which I actually found out also through another book, actually from Tyler Perry, which is called Higher. Amazing book. All right, very, very good. I just actually completed the book on the flight home from New York for the holiday. Okay, so videos is probably one of the greatest way to capture, especially and apply and share. All right, it's just such a great thing, and I know, you know, I've said it in my previous video how strong I feel about videos and how I stepped away from it for a while, because I think what it is I think with videos we tend to overthink a lot, and we tend to worry about how people are going to see us. You know, right now I'm in my bedroom. You see probably a nice little portrait of my 3 kids right there. You know, a little bit of my daughter's school picture, and I'm, you know, this is where I am. So my thing now in 2019 is start where you are. So I'm gonna basically do that. I'm gonna start where I am. All right. I can only make that $2,000 right now with what I know, which is, you know, basically not so passive, to be honest. Because if I'm gonna create a sales funnel for people, all right, that's not so passive. Now, however, if you're going to join All-in-One Profits and learn how to do it and apply and create your own sales funnel, because I'm not an expert at it by no means. So please don't think that I'm doing this video because I'm trying to hire, you know, I want you to hire me as your, you know, social media or sales marketing manager or whatever. Now, I can help you. You know, I might know some things you don't know, and I'm glad to do that. And it will only cost you anywhere between $11.50 to, I think, like, what is it, like $20 something. All right, let's say $20. Okay, it will cost you $20. All right, and that would cover your basic membership for All-in-One Profits. I mean, I can't make it easier nor cheaper. All right, and that's just to start a relationship with me, and also it is passive, because once you join All-in Profits, either I'm going to get the sign up, which would actually go to me, or one of my people, because the way I like to do things is I like to be able to grow a business. Now, growing a business doesn't mean it's only going to be fruitful for myself, but it will be for my team. So when you do go to the link that's below in the description, it's going to be a capture form that's actually tell you, hey, are you just pretty much promoting a page or your duplicate page for like your network marketing, what have you. So you're the person that, or the what do you call the avatar, the perfect person for me, like to be my customer or someone to work with me, would be somebody who's in the network marketing field, or anybody who has a service or product that they're trying to sell and they need to build a list. So that's going to be my avatar. That's going to be the perfect person. All right, because a lot of times with network marketing, you're given a duplicate page. So that duplicated page, everybody in your business shares that same page. So they have those. Everybody's an even playing field. Everybody is sharing the same tools. Okay, which usually is that duplicated page. However, it gets a little bit redundant, especially if everybody's sharing it on social media. In some instances, Facebook will actually ban that domain. So if it's, let's say it works at, let's say it's itworks.com / whatever your ID is with it works. All right. Now, if that's your domain, if that's the domain, everybody's doing the itworks.com / whatever, that's going to wind up causing Facebook or any other social media platform to then say, you know what, these people are all spamming. They're not marketing the right way. People don't want to keep seeing their stuff. And this is not the same thing against It Works. I think it's a great company. Okay, but this is just for an example. All right, they're going to wind up banning it. So instead of doing that, what you would do is send them to a page, a capture form, where you could actually build a relationship and provide value through an email campaign, which is basically the way you would follow up with them and hopefully build a relationship and hopefully make sales and hopefully go ahead and sell a service. All right, so this is basically the proper way. Once again, the cheapest and most inexpensive way that I found is through All-in-One Profits. All right, and once again, that link is below, and that's going to take you to the form. And down that form, you'll fill it out, your name, email, and then you're going to get the what you have to do as far as like a PayPal. It's like $20. You send $20. It's also going to bring you to my Facebook group. It's going to take you directly into the Facebook group. Once you've paid, I'll accept you into the group. Once you're in the Facebook group, I'll be able to show you, all right, how to sign up. Everything will get you signed up, all right? Because with the $20, you're going to get the basic, all right, which basically is going to cover the $11.50. Now it's up to you to continue paying the $11.50, all right? It's not going to automatically come out of your account. You would actually, you'll be invoiced. Sorry, you'll be invoiced by All-in-One Profits, and when you're invoiced, you then go ahead and pay it. It's through mobile pay, so any credit card or debit card, anything of that nature would do. All right. So once you pay your $11.50 every month, you're good. You're in my group. As long as you're in my group, you have questions. I'll help you personally to develop your sales funnel. All right, whatever that is. For if you have a plumbing business, if you have a network marketing business, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Okay. I will share ideas with you and ultimately be almost like a coach, if you will. All right. Now, of course, if you acquire more time than I'm able to give outside of the group, we can always come up with some type of consulting fee. All right. Because, not because I don't want to help you, but because my time is limited. It is the one commodity that we all are limited, and it's got to have a value. In order for you to value my time, and you're paying for it, you're gonna value it more, and you're not gonna waste it. Nor am I gonna go ahead and just give it when I could be spending it with these beautiful young ladies, right? So that being said, hopefully there was enough information here for you to kind of absorb some of it and apply it. And if nothing else, hopefully I entertained you maybe a little bit. I think the knowledge derived that I've actually applied here, it came from reading two to three books, right? So always stay reading. Mentor Box, I mean, there's no affiliate link for that, but if you do see Mentor Box, definitely suggest picking that up because it gives you a lot of great stuff, all right? Mentor Box. And that's it, man. That's all I got. Xavier Rivera, I just probably, went to about almost 20 minutes, so I'll try to keep the videos a little shorter next time. But I feel that hopefully I provided enough value here for you to have felt that it was worth your time. All right. Once again, my All-in-One Profits link is below. I hope to have you on my team, and hopefully we could work together at some point. Take care. Have a great day.